Hey, it's Jorge from Team JVS giving you a world premiere exclusive from Toronto Film Festival called Roost. This movie is basically, the synopsis of it is, in this immersed thriller directed by Amy Redford, a young love affair becomes a menacing game of cat and mouse. Nothing and no one are as they seem. And this movie proves that to a T. Anything that you are expecting, just completely take a quick U-turn and go the other way. This basically squares off, and you're following this young girl, Anna, who, you kind of see her on the phone on social media, and she keeps talking with this one gentleman, and she doesn't really know this guy, and it kind of shows you the terrors of the internet, because she kind of starts talking to this guy. One thing leads to another. They kind of fall in love, um and then the guy just kind of appears one day at her doorstep, which obviously freaks her out a little bit. But they start talking, and she starts uncovering so much more about this guy. She knew he was a little bit older than her, but not as much as she truly found out once she did. And this guy, she's just turned 17, and this guy ends up being 28, which is a big age difference at that point. So obviously this ends up causing a lot of grief when she first kind of tells her mom, like, hey, I have a boyfriend, he's a little bit older. And they're just kind of, she's taken aback by it. Her mom, obviously being a single mom throughout most of this time, is very protective of her daughter. She is, though, in a as it would be. She does get engaged throughout this movie, to kind of like her boyfriend Tim, who ends up being, I guess, like the head of the sheriff's department or something like that, which comes into play for sure later on in the movie. But as you kind of start seeing everything unfold, and all the twists and turns, I will say, in terms of like a drama, like thriller, like this one was so well done. And it's you have to be paying attention throughout the movie, because certain key things are said and are done, and you kind of see glimpse of that and consequences of that later on in the film. And if you're kind of not paying attention and you miss it, you really want to understand some of the implications of it. But for me, what made this movie was basically like the last scene. Like, when once you thought you kind of knew everything, and you understood where everything kind of sit and laid, the last scene happens and just kind of peels off another layer of this onion that you're trying to like go through and unravel and truly understand. This was just so well done. I can't express that enough. Like, in terms of the acting, and kind of just the believableness of a little 17-year-old thinking that she's completely in love, and head over heels, and can kind of do whatever she wants. And then you have this like mother who's just trying to protect her at all times. And you have obviously the boyfriend who, man, it's a crazy ride. Like, um the director did a great job in this, but the writers, like, just killed it in this movie. I was so impressed with, you know just just how many twists and turns are in this film. Definitely one to watch. I mean, I would strongly recommend it. I rank this one, at a solid 7 out of 10, just because it was just a fun, good movie. It wasn't great or spectacular or like something cutting edge, but it wasn't, it wasn't a bad movie. It was a really good movie. It's definitely something to check out. But yeah, go check this out and drop a comment down below. This gets released, I think, worldwide September 30th. So definitely go watch it. And Drop in a comment if you thought you knew what was happening, or you thought, you understood the whole story. Because I will be honest, and there were so many times where I was like, "What?" And, this just kinda getting slapped with reality over and over again. But yeah, but other than that, let me know what you guys think. This is Jorge from Team JVS, and we'll catch you next time. Peace.